listeners, welcome to the episode number 20 of 30-30 Deal. In this program, you're going to learn how to acquire your first tax lien in the next 30 days. I am Marcus Jacober, and I'm so glad that you're still here. Oh, look, we still have 10 more episodes to go. So we already learned how tax lien works. You already learned how you can benefit from. You already learned how much money you can make through investing in tax liens, right? I already made a bet if you find another way guaranteed by law to make up to 24% return per year, I'll give you $6,000. We went through the research process, and now we're going to look possible downfalls. You know, it's stuff that you probably thought, whoa, what if? What if? Don't you worry about a thing.
Every little thing gonna be alright.
Right now, we're going to go over every single one of them, and I'm going to shine a light on it, and you're going to see that they're not big of a deal, okay? So the first one we're going to look at it, this is like the most scary thing that people might going to think about it. Oh, let me clean oh, there we go. So the first one is this one. You probably have thought about this. I hope I spelled that right, bankruptcy, right? So what happens, Marcus? What's gonna happen if I buy a tax lien and after that the homeowner file for bankruptcy? Let's pause for the dramatic effect. Nothing's gonna happen. The worst thing that could happen is we're gonna have extend on the redemption period until the court decided what's going to happen with the bankruptcy case, right? But is that a good thing or that's a bad thing? I'll tell you why that's a good thing. Because while this bankruptcy thing is going on, you're still making anywhere from 10 to 24 or 36% return per year. Guys, take as long as you want to get that thing solved because I'm still getting my money back, right? So that's the worst thing that could happen if you have a tax lien that the owner filed a bankruptcy on the property, okay? That's the worst thing that could happen, which is, as you can see, is not too bad. So let's move on to the second most, I'll say, scary downfall that might happen. And this is the three-letter word that everybody is scared even to mention. And I'm not going to say out loud. Yes, I said it. Let's say it out loud because, let me take a look. They might going to be infiltrated here in our studio, okay? So the IRS. Marcus, what happened if I buy a tax lien and then that's going to be an IRS lien? What's going to happen? What happened with my money? Nothing. Usually people freak out just when they see those three-letter words, IRS. So I need you to understand that the IRS has no jurisdiction over the county. And the county controls the tax lien and controls the deed of the property. So basically, what the IRS says is, I'm going to file a lien against this property because, Joe didn't pay its income tax. And if something happened with the property, we want to get our money. That's just what happened. So let's pause for one moment. And let's assume that the IRS is going to auction that property, right? The IRS is going to put that property on an auction block. And you bought a tax lien on that property. What's going to happen is, in order for the IRS to sell the property, the IRS has to clear title. And the only way the title is going to get clear is if your tax lien gets paid. So an IRS lien is nothing different than the lien from the bank. The only difference is the IRS lien survives the tax lien if you file for foreclosure on the property. Let's say you buy a property that's let's say you buy a property You buy a tax lien on a property that's worth $100,000. Okay, the IRS has a lien, let's say $20,000, and you bought the tax lien for about $2,000. Once you foreclose on a property, if the IRS is still manifest and once protects its interest in the property, you're still gonna have to pay the $20,000. But the whole thing is gonna cost you 22 grand when the property is worth $100,000. Now, you wanna learn and you wanna know the biggest secret about IRS lien that nobody's talking about? Cool. Let me tell you why. Once the county issue a tax lien, remember back in the days that the county goes and notify everybody that has financial interest in the property? Remember that? Cool. What's going to happen is, as soon as the IRS is notified, the IRS has only 120 days to act upon and protect its interest on the tax lien. On the IRS tax lien. If the IRS doesn't do anything, the IRS lose its power, lose its interest on that tax lien, and then the IRS lien is going to get eliminated, and you're going to get the property free and clear. Cool? Mark Jacober, I'll see you in the next episode of 3030 Deal.
Don't believe me.